Good morning. How's everyone doing? Today's practice is going to be a little bit shorter, a little bit more restorative. You're going to need your yoga mat, possibly a block or pillow, water or coffee, depending upon where you are, what time it is in the world. We're going to start in a nice seat on our mat, legs crossed. Hands on the knees. I just want you to start to notice the breath. So it travels in through the nose, down to the belly, and then back out again. As we do our practice today, I'm going to ask you to lengthen those inhales and exhales. Let's try one together. In through the nose, exhale, sigh. Again, in through the nose, exhale, sigh. This time with the lips sealed, in through the nose, out through the nose. Again, in and out. I'm going to stay right there. And for our intention today, our intention is normally a word or quote or something that we're going to focus on. So for this week, I'm going to ask you to set an intention of someone that you love. Pick someone that you love, that you can come back to anytime your mind starts to wander, and focus on them and your feelings with them, and commit to doing this practice for them. With the eyes shut, a few more long breaths in and out. In and out. Again, in and out. Good. Take those arms overhead, interlace the fingers, really press those arms towards the ceiling, stretching out that spine. Long breath in. On the exhale, I want you to contract and round that spine. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Exhale, pushing that air out. Inhale. Exhale, pulling those knees up. One more, in. And out. Good. Take those arms down. Some shoulder rolls. Up, back, down. Just warming up the arms. And forward. And then shake those arms out, back and forth. Good. Taking it over to the side. And the other side. Smooth breaths in and out. One more each side. Good. If you have anything on your mat, go ahead and clear it off. We're going to come to all fours. I want you to stack those hips right over the knees so that your knees are hip width distance apart. The hands are going to come down. Fingertips are wide. You're going to externally rotate those wrists out just a little bit. On the inhale, I want you to drop that belly, lift that chin, slight arch in the back. As the exhale, rounding that back, pushing all the air out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And out. Do a few more of these at your own pace. One more. Good. I'm going to take puppy pose. I want you to walk those hands forward. You're going to start to arch that back. Come down onto those forearms as you arch that back. You can stay right here, or you can keep walking that forward so that your upper chest is all the way on the mat. Mine would be, but I don't want to squash the dog. I don't want to squash you. Really arching that spine, stretching those arms out. 2 breaths here. Then coming up, walk those hands gently back. Stack those wrists right underneath those shoulders. Tuck those toes. We're going to lift the hips into our first downward facing dog. I want you to keep the knees soft as you do it. And start to pedal out the feet right away. Twisting that torso as you pedal. Warming up those hips. Good. Coming up on both tippy toes, bend both knees and look towards the top of your mat. And then straighten. Up on those toes, bend both knees. And then straighten. One more. Good. Downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Last one. Good. Look towards the top of your mat and start to take little tiny steps toward your hands. When you get about halfway, go ahead and walk your hands back to the feet and start to roll to a stand. Your shoulders will come last. Up, back, and down. Shake it all out. Standing nice and tall in Tadasana, I want you to swing those arms overhead on an inhale. On the exhale, you're going to forward fold, bend those knees. When you get to about here, I want you to catch opposite elbows and just hang like a rag doll. Give a gentle sway in the body. Good. Release those hands and slowly roll to a stand again. Good. Swing those arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Soft knees. Inhale, come up on those fingertips. Lengthen that spine to a tabletop. And then you're going to step back to a plank. From here, I want you to take those knees to the mat, untuck those toes, using those arms, hug those elbows into your sides as you slowly lower onto your belly. Good. On the inhale, you're gonna, it's like a string pulling your head back. Just your upper chest and shoulders come off the mat. Exhale back down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale back down. One more. Inhale, baby cobra. Really tightening the glutes, those legs, your toes are pointed, and back down again. This time you're gonna press all the way up. Upward facing dog, your full belly and the upper thighs come off the mat. And slowly lowering down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And down. Last one, inhale, upward facing dog. Go ahead and tuck those toes, lift those hips, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Taking little steps, walk towards the top of the mat. You're gonna roll to a stand. Then I need you to grab a strap, a shirt, or a towel, something that you can hold about a foot, foot and a half apart. I want you to take a long stance on your mat. So you're making a nice triangle with your legs. Taking that strap behind you, so that you're right here, it's probably actually about 2 feet like this. You're gonna slowly fold over. Keep those knees soft as you do it. You want to see it from the side. Nice and tall. Inhale, and then forward fold. Smooth breaths in and out. Good. Come about halfway up. Bend both of those knees, holding it right here. Tighten those thighs, the glutes, the core, all of it. Now release the strap from one hand. Bring the hands in front of you. And go ahead and straighten those knees again. Good. Catching opposite elbows. Hang like a rag doll here. Shifting the weight from one foot to the other. Slight bend in both knees. Good. Hands to the mat. You're going to slowly roll to a stand. Good. Shake it out. Grab water if you need it. We will use that strap again in a little bit, but you can go ahead and clear it off your mat for now. If at any point you need a break, you can go into a child's pose. In fact, let's all do that together for anyone new so that they know the pose. If you need to slow down, catch your breath, anything, child's pose is the perfect pose to get into. So if you're in a stand and you need to get into child's pose, the way that I find the best way to get into it for my body is I'll take one right foot forward, I'll put both hands down, I'll step back to a downward facing dog, then both knees will come to the mat, they go wide, big toes touch behind you, really pressing those hips back towards those heels, reach the hands forward. This is child's pose. 5 breaths here. Good. Inhale, come back to all fours. Stack those wrists right underneath the shoulders and the hips right over the knees. Long breath in. On the exhale, tuck those toes, downward facing dog. Baby steps, top of the mat. And you're gonna roll to a stand. From here, we're gonna do some lunges. So standing nice and tall, Tanasana, go ahead and take a couple steps towards the top of the mat. So you've got like a foot or so at the top. You're gonna take that right foot back. You're gonna be on the ball of your foot. If you have like stability issues, maybe have a wall next to you or a chair. And then, as I fall over, nice and tall on the inhale. On the exhale, you're gonna bend both of those knees. Ideally, they're not gonna go past a 90-degree. Both arms are gonna come up, high lunge. Smooth breaths in and out. Inhale. Should be feeling this in your thighs, your glutes, a little bit in that core. 2 more breaths here. Last one. Good. Straighten both legs. Step that right foot to the left foot. You're in Tadasana. Swing those arms up. They come to heart center. Good. Take that left foot back. You're going to be on the ball of the foot. Nice long breath in once you've got that balance. On the exhale, bending both of those knees. Arms come up. High lunge. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. In. And out. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, straighten both knees. Step to the top of the mat. Shake it all out. Grab water if you need it. We're going to take a seat on the mat next. Your legs are going to be extended in front of you. Go ahead and grab that strap on your way down. Planting that left sole of the foot on the mat, we're going to catch the ball of the right foot with our strap. Rock all the way onto your back. This left ball of the foot is solid on the mat. Take a nice long breath in as you extend the leg straight. On the exhale, pull that leg back.
Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. In. And out. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Take both straps in that right hand. The left hand is going to come to your hip or the floor. You're going to open up that hip to the right side. Few breaths here. Beautiful. Slowly bringing it back all the way up. Catch both hands, both straps. Bring up that left foot. You're going to exchange it. Ball the foot in the strap. Take the right sole all the way down to the mat. Long breath in as you straighten that leg, really press it towards the ceiling. On the exhale, pull that leg back. Two more breaths here. Good. Take both straps in that left hand. Open up that hip. Right hand can come to your hip or the floor. And try to keep that right knee straight up. Good. One more breath here. Slowly bringing those feet, that foot up. You're going to join the right foot into the left. Both balls of the feet are going to be in that strap. Nice long inhale. On the exhale, pull those legs until your lower spine lifts off the mat just a little bit. Good. Bend those knees. Release the feet from the strap. You can put it off to the side. Soles of the feet come down to the mat. You're going to inch those heels towards your butt and lift those hips to the sky. You can stay right here, or you can inch those shoulder blades together underneath and interlace those fingers. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, take it up a little bit higher. Exhale, release those hands. Slowly roll all the way down to the mat. Windshield wiper those knees back and forth. Good. Hug those knees into the chest and give that full spine a rock. And then grab those big toes. We're going to open up those hips for happy baby. If it feels nice, you can give a gentle sway. Good. Hug those knees back into the chest. Let the soles of the feet come all the way down to the mat. The knees are going to butterfly out. You're going to place the hands on the belly. Just breathing. And shut the eyes. And coming back to that intention, that person that you love that you said at the beginning of this practice. And when you're ready, take each ankle to the corners of the mat. And I want you to start with the toes all the way up to your head, relaxing all those body parts. Give that head a shake. Make sure the neck is nice and loose. The jaw isn't clenched. The lower spine is neutral. The arms can come alongside your body, palms up, eyes shut. I just want you to let the floor support you for the next few minutes. You can just listen to my voice. A lot of times In yoga, people think that we have to do these very vigorous asanas. Asanas is the practice of all the yoga poses in order to get a good workout. Sometimes just taking some time to do some restorative poses to stretch out that back, the hips, the arms is what the body needs. Just resting here for the next few minutes, coming back to that intention, that person that you love, focusing on them. And when it's time, I will bring you out of it. You can let go of those long breaths in and out. Just breathing naturally. Feeling how the floor supports you. And how all you need to do right now is just to be still. You find your mind starting to wander, come back to that person. And I want you to pick a memory and go through it. Maybe it was a party, maybe it was a dinner, whatever memory really, really hits you. And just kind of hold it in your head, cup it, examine each part. Remember how it felt to laugh that hard, to feel completely at ease with someone. It's starting to come back. Move those fingers and toes, the wrists and ankles. Take those arms overhead for a big good morning stretch. Leaving that right arm overhead, roll onto your right side, cushioning your head with that right arm. When you're ready, making your way, are you done now? To a seated position, legs crossed, hands on the knees. Sitting up nice and tall. You're going to take 2 breaths together to close the class. In through the nose, out a big sigh. Inhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. Namaste. I hope that you have a good day. Please go drink your water. I bet almost all of you have not had enough yet today. Easiest way to improve your health is drinking more water, getting more sleep, and doing things like this today.
I hope to see you on Thursday. And this class, the replay for those of you not here right now, will be up until Thursday. Oh, I have a question. Hang on. Can I do this class again? Yes, you can do this class as many times as you want. It'll be up till Thursday, and then it's actually on my YouTube channel. All of the classes are there and they're still public. So if you guys want to go back and take classes, I don't super advertise it because they are donation based, and all donations are so appreciated and how I make a living. And I don't want just like everyone just taking classes whenever they want without knowing that piece of the information. Anyways, I love you guys. Have a good day, and I will see you later.